of arms.
Today we're checking out the Grand Power Xcalibur 9mm. This is a gun that we got to try before SHOT Show 2018, and we got to talk to Dave Copping about it at SHOT Show, and now we've got to spend a little more time with it on the range this spring. We had some friends come out, and we're going to tell you what we thought about it while we were shooting it. I'm here with Scott Little from TDSA Canada. We were in the middle of our Grand Power Xcalibur review, and Scott happened to pop by, and he just threw a bunch of mags down range. And Scott, we were wondering, what did you think about this gun?
Well, Dougie, skeptical at first, right? Because, you know, all the different things, like especially the trigger being so sensitive. But once I got it up on target, the gun cycled beautifully. If you were like a shooter like myself shooting a Glock, and I go to this, it was definitely softer in the hands. It recovered nicely, which is another great thing that I'm liking about this gun, and it's accurate.
Yeah, it's got a steel frame, steel slide with some beautiful machining on it, which really lightens it up. Polymer grip, interchangeable backstrap if you got big or small paws, fiber optic front sights, and a really nice adjustable rear target sight. Thumb safety, and it's ambidextrous. What do you think about pointability and recovery?
Wrist angle, comfortable, nice. It's not one of those guns where you have to learn that rollover like a Glock or a Beretta and all the, you know, not knocking them. It's just different. Very easy to set up. Away you go, right? I wasn't looking for the sight at all when I was shooting through here. Let's shoot this thing a little quicker. See what you think. Two spots in there where I lost the trigger, right? Because it's so quiet. I guess the trigger would...
Try running this one, Scott. These are the 124s.
Okay.
And see if that gives you a different result on the trigger. Any difference?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. These are more definite. The 124s were. You could feel it more.
For you to be able to catch the trigger?
Yes. Well, not even so much the trigger, but how the gun felt, how it ran. It seemed to really light up a little more with the 124s.
The barrel, 5-inch fluted rotating barrel. These rotating barrel systems are what Grand Power is best known for. They give you a really flat shooting profile, and they really minimize recoil, allowing you to get back on target really quickly.
Is it like a new shooter gun? It's questionable because it is quite light. But, you know, with proper training and everything else, you know, and practice, you're going to get into it where you can feel the trigger and everything else. Okay. There's the wall. Okay. There's a wall.
Yeah.
And that's what shooters are looking for feedback.
I'm taking up my slack.
There
are the walls right there.
Yeah. See? So it's very important.
I know where I am, right there.
Very important for a shooter to have a wall. Doesn't matter how much, but some. All right, so that he'll get back on that trigger, remove the slack from it, and prep for the shot. Now, if it's a springy or sometimes you'll hear the term mushy. If you have a mushy, you don't quite know where that point of break is.
I think the important part about the trigger piece you talk about with a new shooter, this having a lighter trigger, I mean, it's good for a new shooter in terms of accuracy because it's an easier trigger.
Yep.
But you don't necessarily want an easier trigger when you're learning.
Nope.
You want to be able to respect and understand what the trigger does, what you have to do to maintain and manage that trigger control.
Right.
And then from there, once you've mastered that, you switch to something like this, and then you're just off to the races.
This is Grand Power's flagship gun. For the features you're getting and the quality of this build, I don't think there's anything else in its price point in the Canadian market for out-of-the-box competition pistol. Grand Power Xcalibur 9mm, we loved it. If you want to have a chance to shoot some Grand Power pistols yourself to see if this pistol could be your next purchase, come out to GAT Show August 10th, 11th, and 12th.
And so you don't miss out, like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, and subscribe to us on YouTube.com. This is Coat of Arms.